Hello and a very warm welcome to the MENA Golf Tour 2015. This week we're back in Dubai for the Shaikh Maktoum Dubai Open. The city is one of the most visited on the globe. Dotted with many landmarks, the experience of touring here promises to remain etched in the memory forever. The magnificent architecture and a terrific infrastructure is just the start. The real deal is the interaction with nearly 200 different nationalities. Suffice to say then, it's in a way a global city. Badia Golf Club by Intercontinental Dubai Festival City has hosted a tournament every year since the inaugural season of the tour in 2011. The MENA Golf Tour provides an opportunity for the course to showcase its beautiful facility and a platform to head up its busy winter season.
We've enjoyed having the tournament here. I think it's become an incredibly popular event, and it's just been great associated to the MENA Tour. Preparations actually start quite early. We start with our first golf course renovations in June. We conduct our second golf course renovations in August, and then really it's just preparing the course not only for the MENA Tour coming September, but the season ahead. From October onwards, it's going to be pretty busy with golfers. So the MENA Tour is a great platform for us to get the course in fantastic condition and have it that way for the remainder of the season.
The Robert Trent Jones II Design Championship course is a sight to behold. With water on 13 of the 18 holes, it's a wonderful experience for players and guests. Along with the water, the rock and sand complete its oasis theme, which makes it a unique course in the region.
The one thing we've been working very, very hard on, not just this year but in the previous years, is to really get some consistency out of our golf course. Improving the health of the course, the health of the turf, increasing speeds, firmness in our greens, and this is something we've been working towards, and that's something hopefully this season a lot of the members and guests are going to see is a consistently well presented golf course.
Once again, the field was full of illustrious names associated with the tour, all of them lined up in the quest for glory. With the last 2 weeks producing nail-biting finishes, this week seemed to be another potential cracker. And what's great to see is that the amateurs have stepped up their game big time, making it to the playoffs in both of the previous tournaments.
The level of the amateurs is getting really good. You can see the first week in Creek, Ryan just went to the playoff, and the last week James was leading until the 18 when Gary held the long putt. So you can see that the amateurs can win a tournament. I think that soon, because they're playing like a professional. There's no difference. Only the status that they're still amateurs.
The Ascorp Golf Citizen Abu Dhabi Open winner Gary King produced a 4-under 68 to begin the week on a bright note. The Royal Golf de Anfar Open champion Paul Doherty had a dream start, smashing the course record with an 8-under 64. And Sweden's Per Bath shot a 68 to jump into contention. Jake Shepherd pulled up his socks with the second round of 6 birdies for a 67 to follow on from an opening 72. Morocco's Mehdi Seisi, another to start with a 72, managed a personal best 4-under 68 to jump into the mix. Spain's Xavier Puig had a bogeyless round of 68 as he moved to 5-under. So that's how the leaderboard shaped up, a 3-way tie at the top between Gary King, Per Bath and Paul Doherty. 2 Englishmen and a Spaniard are following the leading pack at 5-under, making it a fascinating final day in prospect. Welcome back to Al Badia Golf Club Dubai as we get ready to bring you final round action from the Shaikh Maktoum Dubai Open 2015. The final round started as a three-way battle for the title as two former winners were up against a challenger looking for his maiden win. Royal Golf de Anfar Open champion Paul Doherty opened his account on the 480-yard first hole with a birdie. But a bogey on the fourth, another par 4, was then followed by an easy birdie on the longest par 5 at 632 yards, the fifth taking Doherty to 9 under. Ascorp Golf Citizen Abu Dhabi Open champion Gary King nailed his birdie putt on the 461-yard second to return to the joint lead. But his second shot on the fifth found water, and he made his second consecutive bogey after also dropping a shot at 4. Swede Per Barth missed his par putt on the opening hole but steadied his ship later, producing 4 consecutive pars after that. So Paul Doherty leads at 9 under, Per Barth and Gary King stand 2 shots behind the Scotsman. Jake Shepherd and Zane Scotland are also in the title hunt at 5 and 4 under respectively. Let's now join Doherty at the 390-yard par 4 sixth. The sixth is an interesting risk and reward hole with 2 landing zones for tee shots. Doherty comfortably found the green with his second, and he holds an easy birdie to take his score to 10 under par. Indication there of the heat. Gary King now. He found the lake for the second consecutive hole, and he's now facing a real uphill task of slipping down further. That's a pretty decent shot though under the circumstances. Jake Shepherd now on the par 5 8th. He's looking to join King and Barth at 7 under in tied second. It's quite nicely paced, that putt, but it breaks left. Per Barth on the 6th, putting left to right for his first birdie of the day. Oh, and he's left it short. He always knew it was short too. A 5th consecutive par for him, and with this he stays at 7 under par. Jake Shepherd on the 8th, the 562-yard hole with water down the right-hand side. And he completes something of a formality there for a birdie, and that takes his score to 6 under. Gary King on the 6th, eyeing an uphill par putt. Oh, and he's missed again. He's being very aggressive with his approach shots, but he isn't getting rewarded for that aggression. Zane Scotland now, a birdie putt for him on the par 4 9th. Oh, what an amazing putt. He won this event in 2013, and he's pretty much in contention here. Zane Scotland to 6 under. Paul Doherty with birdies so far at 1, 5 and 6. Oh, and that one runs out of steam. An eagle putt for him there. He struggled in the last 2 tournaments, missing the cut in the Dubai Creek Open and the Ascorp Golf Citizen Abu Dhabi Open. Course record 64 for him in the first round. Now he tightens his grip on the trophy. Birdie putt there. He leads by 4. Now Mehdi Sassi, a birdie putt for him at the 9th. Produced a wonderful approach. Oh, and it just drops in. Fantastic stuff. He moves to 3 under par at the turn. He's definitely done well in his rookie year as a professional. That was his second birdie of the day. Per Bath now. He's used a couple of 2 irons to get close to the green. On the 8th, this is his third shot, chipping for an eagle. Oh, agonisingly close. All the same, he'll still settle for it, I think, and he'll move to 8 under par. Doherty now with his second shot on the 444-yard par 4 ninth. And he's left that slightly short, but he's still there with an opportunity for a 5th birdie of the day. King for birdie on the 8th. Well done. Some relief for him after consecutive bogeys at 4, 5 and 6. He moves to 7 under. Here's Doherty's birdie putt at the 9th. Oh, and it's just slipped by. He was eyeing a 32 on his way out, had that dropped. He registered his first MENA Golf Tour win earlier this year in Badia, Morocco. And that's a par for him. Seems to be perhaps on course for another win, if he holds his nerve. Here's the leaderboard then. Per Bath, looking for his maiden MENA Golf Tour win, stands 3 shots behind Doherty. Gary King and Jake Shepherd are tied third at 7 under. So who managed to strike gold at Badia Golf Club? We'll find out after this break. Stay with us. Welcome back to the prestigious Badia Golf Club, venue for the Shaikh Maktoum Dubai Open 2015. You're watching the best golf action from the final round of this tournament. Paul Doherty began his homeward stretch by nailing his chip for a birdie to get to 12 under. Per Bath stayed close on his heels, also making a birdie on the shortest par 4 of the course, the 386-yard 10th, to move to 9 under par himself. Doherty soon found trouble on the 13th as he failed to place his approach on the green. With a bogey, he slipped to 11 under, giving Bath an opportunity to come within 1 shot of the leader. And Bath responded well, chipping his third shot close to the pin, and with this the Swede jumped to 10 under, threatening Doherty's lead. What started as a 3-way contest turned into a 2-way title race as Gary King stood at 2 over for the day through 13 holes alongside Zane Scotland and Luke Joy. Let's join Per Bath at the 362-yard par 4 14th hole. Here's Per Bath, his second shot at the par 4 14th. He started with a bogey on the opening hole, but he's played a steady round since then. Oh, that's a great shot. This has been one of the easier pins today, and it can potentially propel Bath into the joint lead with Doherty. Here is Doherty. Missed the green on the par 3 15th. This is his second shot. Well, that's a really tough putt for him now, and it seems that the bogey on 13 is still playing on his mind. Bath for birdie at 14, looking to join Doherty in the lead. Oh, well done. Perfect pace. And he's confidently bridged a 4-shot gap at one stage, and he's still got 4 holes to play in this final round now. Joint leader, Per Bath. Doherty then, with his par putt to stay, leading with Bath. Oh, that's nicely done. Real pressure putt there for Doherty, and he sinks it. Gary King now, his second shot at the par 4 16th. He stood at 6 under par through 13 holes, but back-to-back birdies have revived his campaign. And he gets on the green with a 9-iron, but he's left himself a pretty long putt. Here's Doherty with his third shot at the par 4 17th, the penultimate hole. He overshot the green. And he's well short now. This is certainly going to invite more trouble for him. Gary King for birdie at 16. Oh, fantastic. He makes it 3 in a row. It's a valiant charge by King. Can he regain the supremacy that he held earlier in the closing stages? We'll find out soon. He moves to 9 under. Jake Shepherd now. Birdie for him on the final hole. And he makes it. So that's rounds of 72, 67 and 72 for Jake Shepherd. He finishes tied 6th. 4 bogeys today, though, 3 of them on his homeward 9. Paul Doherty putting from off the green. And that's disappointing. And it's not dead by any stretch of the imagination either. He started to crumble at a crucial juncture. This is his bogey putt. And he gets it, but slips to 10 under par with 1 hole to play. Things falling apart for Doherty at precisely the wrong time. Per Bath on 17, preparing for his second shot. The man who's leading out on his own now. 3 under par today. Pitching wedge. And that's a terrific shot. He's making all the right moves at the moment, Per Bath. Back with Doherty, his second at the 18th. That's a nice shot. It's on the upper level of the green. And he's given himself an opportunity here. This is going to go down to the wire, you fancy. Per Bath now for birdie at the 17th. An opportunity to inch a step closer to the title. And he gets it. Little punch of the fist. He finished 4th, tied in Muhammadiyah earlier this year. But he stayed calm all day here. Now he leads by 2 shots. All he needs to do, you fancy, is hold his nerve on the final hole. Doherty now for eagle on the last. Oh, so near yet so far. He needed that putt to potentially set up a playoff. But it wasn't to be. He made a superb start on day 1, led for 52 holes, but in the end he faltered. A disappointing finish for Doherty, and he can only hope for a miracle now. Home in 36, 69 in his final round. He's 11 under par. Here's Luke Joy, an eagle putt for him at the last. He's 6 under though, well out of contention. Had a tough start on the final day, couldn't mount a charge. And not able to end on a high either. Nevertheless, that should be a birdie for the Englishman. Indeed it is. A final round of 70 for him to secure a top 5 finish. He finishes at 7 under par, Luke Joy. Gary King then with his second shot at the last. 8 under par. It's been an erratic round for him today. Nicely done. It's going to be too little too late, you rather fancy, but that's an opportunity for eagle. Per Bath now. And while Gary King was a little bit too aggressive from the start of his round, Bath has patiently chased Doherty, and here on the 18th he smartly decided to lay it up without trying anything fancy. It'll chip onto the green, and he's got a birdie opportunity there. He's used his long game perfectly all week, and you rather fancy that little chip has virtually sealed the title. Gary King now, Despite a modest showing on the front nine, he's got an opportunity to finish in sole third spot. Eagle putt for him, and he's got it. Terrifically holed by Gary King. That's rounds of 68, 68 and 70 for him. 10 under par final total, and he'll be a man to watch in the coming weeks, I'm sure of it. Now Bath, though, putting for the trophy. And he gets it. Per Bath wins the Shaikh Maktoum Dubai Open 2015. A wonderful display of golf all week, which has made him register his first MENA Golf Tour win in just his 5th start here. A proud moment for the tall Swede. 2 shots clear of his nearest challenger. Great effort. He had a shaky start on the first hole and trailed by 4 shots, but a superb round of 5 under par 67 proved sufficient in the end for Per Bath to get into the winner's circle.
Well, today I was pretty nervous starting off today. I didn't know what to expect, as usual in golf. I kind of felt like I had a chance all the way. Because I was level par after 9 holes, and but when I got to the 17th tee, I knew that I was leading by 1 at that point. So that made things a bit more interesting, because 17 is a very tough hole, and I was able to make birdie there and lead by 2 coming to the 18, which was very nice.
And welcome to the prize presentation for the 2015 Shaikh Maktoum Dubai Open. In 2014, the MENA Golf Tour introduced the Shaikh Maktoum Golf Foundation Award to recognise the achievements of players from the MENA region. In the amateur division, in first place, winning a voucher for $500 from Morocco, Karim El Hali. In the professional division, in first place, with a total score of 214 -2, from Morocco, receiving a cheque for $1,500, Mehdi Saisi. And now for the championship prizes. The leading amateur with scores of 72, 71, 75 for a total of 218 +2. From England, winning a $1,000 voucher for the Pro Shop, Alex Wills. And the 2015 Shaikh Maktoum Dubai Open champion with scores of 68, 68, 67 for a total of 203 -13 from Sweden, receiving a cheque from $9,000 Per Bath.
So it's all over in the Shaikh Maktoum Dubai Open 2015 with Per Bath, the Swede, celebrating his maiden win on the MENA Golf Tour. Until next time, goodbye.